Bellwork 11B continued. Question number 3. Do we have opposites? No, we do not. Do we have identical terms? No, we do not. Do we have multiples? Well, 3 divided by 2 is a decimal number, so 3 is not a multiple of 2. However, we do have the term y that has a coefficient of -1, and anytime you have 1 as a coefficient, you have multiples. So the -4y and the -1y are multiples. So now I need to figure out what am I going to multiply by. Well, we always multiply the equation with the smaller term, and the -1y is the smaller term. I'm going to multiply the bottom equation. What do I multiply by? Well, I multiply by the opposite of the larger number. So the opposite of -4 is +4. And I divide that by what I have, the smaller term, which is -1. +4 divided by -1 is -4. So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by -4. In other words, the top equation will stay 2x minus 4y equals -20. And you're going to multiply the bottom equation by -4. Don't forget to multiply all 3 terms by -4. That is all the farther I'm going to help you on number 3. I will tell you, you'll need to plug that, you're going to multiply the bottom equation, eliminate one of the variables. You'll end up eliminating the y term, so you'll solve for the x term first, and then you'll plug it into that equation on the right there, and you'll solve, and you'll get an x equals and y equals. Okay, so again, multiply the bottom equation by -4 to get your opposite so you can eliminate the y. The bottom, the last one, sorry, number 4. Do we have opposites? No, we do not. Do we have identical terms? No, we do not. Do we have multiples? Is 6 divisible by 4? No. Is 3 divisible by 2? No. So we do not have multiples. In other words, it's the none of the above. So when we have none of the above, we have to multiply both equations. So do we want to multiply by 4 and 6, or do we want to multiply by the 2 and the 3? Well, I would pick the 2 and the 3 because they are smaller numbers. So we are going to multiply both equations. So I'm going to put parentheses around both equations. And again, we're going to use the 2 and the 3 here. So remember to ignore the signs at first. Since the 2 is in the top equation, that's what I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by. The 3 is in the bottom equation, so I multiply the top by 3. And now we have to decide, should one of these be a negative, or should they both be positive? Well, look at the signs on the inside. Remember, if the signs are already different, then the signs on the outside need to stay the same. Since one is negative and one is positive, the signs on the inside are different. So I need 2 positives on the outside. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by 3 and the bottom equation by 2. So 3 times 4x would give me 12x. 3 times -2y would give me -6y. And 3 times -2 would give me -6. So I get 12x minus 6y equals -6. On the bottom, 2 times -6x would give me -12x. 2 times 3y would give me +6y. And 2 times -18 would give me -36. So when you multiply the 2 equations, this is what it's going to end up looking like. And that's all the farther I'm going to help you with number 4. As for the Bellwork, the 2 are for problems 2 and 4. One of them is going to be a no solution, and one of them is going to be infinitely many solutions. Problems 1 and 3, you're going to have x equals a number and y equals a number. So again, for 2 and 4, one's going to be no solution, one's going to be infinitely many solutions. You need to decide which is which. All right, that is it for Bellwork 11B. If you have any questions, please let me know.